What is up, YouTube? Today we're doing part 9 of the Suzuki gs500 mini buggy build. Now, there's a couple things I want to make clear in this video. One is the reason I rebuilt the front suspension. I didn't make that clear in the last video. The reason I did it was the steering did not work at all. The little time that I did drive this before the gasket blew, I could not keep it in a straight line. I didn't even get it up to like 30 miles an hour, and I was just all over the road. The steering was totally janky, and I was thinking there's no way, this is way too nice of a go-kart to have janky steering, so therefore that's why I rebuilt the steering. The A-arms, yes, it looks a little goofy, it's a little lightweight, but it works. Now, another thing I do want to make clear in this video is I did fix the oil leak with in the 2 videos ago. I had an oil leak where it was leaking out of the oil filter cover. I did fix that problem. Somebody said in the comments how if there's any metal shavings in the engine, it'll totally blow up the engine. So yesterday I took the time. I took the frame back apart. I actually took the motor and suspended it, hung it from my rafters using ratchet straps. I have a couple pictures. I did take the oil pan out. I cleaned it. I'm glad I did, because yes, there was a little bit of metal shavings in there from me drilling it out and tapping it and fixing it. Also, there was a ton of just gunk in that engine. There was a little filter, I don't know what it was, but there was a little screen filter on there. That was totally plugged up. I was able to clean that. Glad I did that. I got a lot of gunk out of that engine, so there's no metal shavings in there anymore. There's the engine is totally clean. I put new fresh oil in there. It's all good. That's not going to blow up anytime soon. So now that we got that cleared up, now it's time to focus on the wiring. Right now I'm kind of waiting on the intake manifold to get here. It's going to be here in about 2 or 3 days. So this should give me plenty of time to finalize and totally complete all the wiring that I need to do. So, let's get started. Alright, so I got all the wiring all in its place. The only thing I don't have hooked up are the taillights right now, but I'll screw with that later. I really wanted to do a better wiring job than just bunching it all up and shoving it right there, but that's gonna have to work for now. I have almost everything hooked up. All of these except this one do some things. So this one turns on everything. This one turns on the motor. This one turns on the fan right there. This turns on the headlights. Yes, beautiful, beautiful headlights. That one is a lot brighter than that one. I have no idea why, but it works, looks awesome. And this whole thing kicks over. So, yeah, everything works. Now, I finally got the intake manifold to replace the old intake manifold. Now, let's put it all together. Alright, so here are the new intake manifolds. Took 6 days to get here. I don't know why. Took forever. Let's take the old ones off first. Alright, here's the new ones, nice and shiny. Here's the old ones. You can see where they came apart. They just, yeah, they were pretty old. I'm gonna reuse these because they didn't give me new ones. So, alright, so let's screw these, screw the new ones in. I'm looking up here, so please clean this off and put it in there. Alright, now let's do it. I'm looking up here, so please clean this off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 1 There we go. Okay, now let's put these on. Then put the carburetors on. And then let's get the old ones out of here. Don't need these things anymore. Let's get the carburetor on. Let's get the air box back on. Let's get the fuel tank hooked up. Get the gas line, throttle hooked up. Then we're good to go. There we go. Alright, those are on. Awesome. Now, let's hook everything else up. Alright, so I just finished hooking everything up. Just put brand new brake pads on the brakes, cleaned the rotor, put fresh oil in, put fresh gas in, hooked up the brakes, hooked up all the wiring. The only thing I didn't hook up was the taillights, but that will be soon. So, let's, again, fire this thing up. Here we go. What's going on? What's going on? Okay, something's going on. I don't know why it's not firing up. I gotta figure out what's going on. Yay! More problems! Alright, so I'm really frustrated. I just got this thing done, all put back together. The wiring is done. Now, I don't know what is going on, but the wiring is dead. Everything is dead. The lights don't work. None of the switches work. The only thing that works... Now that doesn't even work. The fan. The fan used to work because it's bypassed. All it is just hooked to the battery, to a switch. It's bypassing all this wire. But I don't know what's going on. All the wiring is dead. The fuse is fine. It's hooked up. There's no ground touching anything. I don't know what's going on. I spent the last hour and a half going through everything. Everything is hooked up. I don't see where any wires are touching together, anything. I have no idea what's going on. So, really the only thing right now to do is take apart all the wiring and figure out what's going on. Why is it not working? Is there anything blown? The fuses are fine. Don't bother saying that I checked the fuse. The fuse is fine. If there's another fuse I don't know about, I need to check that one. I don't know. All I know is of one fuse. I checked it. It's fine. So, okay. Back to wiring. My favorite thing. Woo! Okay, so I fixed it. I have no idea how. I just pulled everything out, pulled all the wiring out, and now it works. So awesome, great, but now I got a wiring mess that now I have to put it back. So, oh boy. It works though. Thank God. I was thinking that I broke like all the wiring, but thank God it works. But I just now need to put it all back. Yay! too high of an idle, and it's not going down. Okay, so I'm not really sure what happened yesterday with the wiring. I hooked everything up. It took me over 2 days to hook everything up except the taillights. And yesterday I put gasoline in the gas tank, oil in the engine, and then all of a sudden all the wiring just completely died. I have no idea what happened. I took over an hour and a half going through every single connection, making sure it's still connected. I wasn't sure what in the world happened. It was just completely dead. The fuse was fine. It's just, it died. I don't know what happened. So yesterday I undid everything. I stretched it all out, and then all of a sudden magically it worked. It worked. So what I did was I kind of just as gentle as I can in case there's any loose connections. I just zip tied it to the frame. It's very janky right now. It looks like crap. I got this huge just bunch of wires just, you know, sprayed everywhere. It looks like crap, but at least it works. Thank God that it at least works. It looks like crap, but yeah. So in this video I bought something that you guys have been saying since I started building this damn thing. You guys have been saying in the comments, needs bigger tires. And I kept saying, wait, now, you guys are finally, you guys don't have to wait anymore, because I finally did it. Look at this. Look at these things. Yeah. These is $150 right here, and these, the hubs for it, I can't really remember, but I think they were like $40 each, so like 45, and after shipping was like, I don't know, I don't really remember, but finally I got bigger tires. Now these are 20 by 8 by 8. Now the tires that are on here now are 15 by whatever. So these are 5 inches bigger. 5 inches doesn't sound like much, but once you hold them up to that, yeah, they look a lot bigger. Plus they're going to inflate a little bit more, so they're going to be a little bit bigger than that. So now I don't want to just slap these on and then try to ride it, because the way that the gearing is right now, it's perfect. It struggles a little bit to take off, but once it's taken off, it has plenty of power, and the gearing is perfect the way it is now. I actually did buy a smaller sprocket to go on the engine. This is a 14-tooth sprocket. The original sprocket on there is a 16-tooth sprocket, so 2 teeth smaller, but I put it on, tried to put on the chain, and to make it work, I would need to buy a half link, which I don't have, and I would need to lower the engine by 1/4 of an inch. It doesn't sound like much, but it would require me taking the engine out, taking an angle grinder, and grinding the motor mount down 1/4 of an inch, which I can't do with the motor sitting there because I don't want to damage it. So I can't really put this on right now, so what I'm going to do is, before I change the tires on here, I'm going to record a video of me riding this thing. I'm not going to upload it in this video. I will save it. I'm not going to save it for next week. That's torture for you guys, apparently. And I will upload it either Monday or Tuesday, as soon as I can. But I'm going to record a video of me riding this thing, and then in this video, I will, next in this video, we will put the rims on these tires, put them on, and just see how bad the gearing is, and see if I really need to buy, not only just put this new sprocket on, or if I need to buy a bigger sprocket for the axle. So, I'm going to record a video. I will upload that video Monday or Tuesday, and then the next part in this video, we are going to put these tires on and see how bad the gearing is. So, let's get to work. Alright, so let's get the rims on the new tires. I actually just finished making the video. I'm actually uploading it now. The video of me riding it, and holy crap, that thing is fast. It's so much fun. I was having issues with the again, the left cylinder was running really poorly. And idle, it doesn't run at all, and it backfires a lot when you're running it. So definitely got to fix that, but that's a later date. Let's get these on now. There we go. Alright, so that was the easy part. Now the hard part. It's this part. The part that everybody loves. Getting the second bead on. There we go. There we go. Alright, so I'm trying something new. I'm going to take the core out of the stem. See if that works, and then instead of a regular pump, I'm using just the normal air thingy. Here we go. That worked! It's now beaded! Holy crap, now I just gotta get this back in and fill it up. Holy crap, that worked. Okay, that kind of worked and kind of didn't. Wow. Okay, I think it kind of worked. It got this side beaded on pretty nicely. So, if I push this, alright, let's try this. Alright, let's try to put the core in. Holy crap, I've been trying to do that for the last half hour. Don't ask me how long, why it took me so long. It was just very stubborn. Alright, finally got the tires on the rims. That took a lot longer than I thought it would. I say that a lot in these videos, but it does take a long time to do stuff. So, these tires look ginormous. I'm not used to tires this big. So, let's take the old ones off. Alright, so I made spacers that are an inch bigger than the old ones, so the tires stick out an inch more than the old tires. Now, let's put them on, see what they look like. These things are massive. Holy crap. There it is. Holy crap. Holy crap. Do you think they're a little too big? Do you think they may be just a little bit too big? Because, holy crap, they are ginormous. Now, maybe these are just normal go-kart tires and I'm just used to smaller ones, but these look huge. It looks amazing. Wow. Alright, so I had to pull this thing outside to show you guys what this thing looks like with the new tires on here. The shed right now, my shop, is a little chaotic. There's tools everywhere. The way that I work, it's almost impossible to keep the workshop clean. So yeah, it's a little chaotic in there. Anyway, these new tires, they look amazing. They really do a good job with proportions of this go-kart. This camera really doesn't give it justice. These tires, they look way bigger in person and it just looks amazing. I'm really glad I finally bought these things. I know you guys have been saying in the comments a lot that this thing needs new tires, and every time I would read a comment that says get new tires, get bigger tires, get bigger tires, I just say I got to wait. Just wait. I will do it. Just wait. And I finally did it. Thank God, I finally got bigger tires. But unfortunately, I do need to change the gearing because right now this thing almost doesn't take off with these bigger tires. So I definitely have to get bigger sprockets, bigger sprocket for the axle. But I have to say, it is definitely worth it. Look at that. That looks amazing. Alright, so I promised you guys that eventually I would get bigger tires for this go-kart. I finally came through with that promise. Finally got bigger tires for it. It looks a lot better. The 15-inch tires that were on here previously were, they worked, the gearing was perfect, but they were too small. But unfortunately, because they are much bigger tires, they're only 5 inches bigger, but in the gearing world, that's kind of a lot. So therefore, unfortunately, I have to get a bigger sprocket to go on the axle. Originally, the sprocket on there now is a 39 tooth sprocket. This morning, I went to Foreign Auto Supply and I bought a 46 tooth sprocket. I believe that's what I bought. A 46 tooth sprocket. Originally, the one on here is a 39. So 7 more teeth. And I also have the other sprocket somewhere around here that goes on the engine that has 2 less teeth that are on there now. So minus 2 teeth on the engine and plus 7 teeth on the axle. It's going to give it a lot more gear reduction. And the reason for that is, this is a dune buggy. I want to have power. I want to be able to do burnouts. Right now, the way it is, it's kind of drivable with the gearing there is now with the tires, but it really, really almost kills the engine when I take off. If I ever stopped on a hill, I'd be screwed. So I want to have this thing just insanely powerful, a lot of gear reduction, burnouts. I'm not really focused on speed right now. This thing goes plenty fast right now. So speed's not really my main priority with this thing. I want it to have power. That's why I got the biggest sprocket they make for a Suzuki gs500. So anyway, I'm going to stop rambling. I did record a video before I put the bigger tires on here. I did record a video of me actually riding this thing. Just a quick 7-minute video. I went up the street, came back very fast. It was, anyway, I'm going to upload that video tomorrow. Look for that video on Monday. Anyway, I'm going to stop rambling. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, and have a nice day.